Former governor of Akpabio State, Godswill Akpabio, was elected president of the Nigerian Senate on the 13th of June 2023. However, there are recent speculations that some politicians are plotting the impeachment of the Nigerian Senate president, who is a year and barely 2 months in the saddle. Meeting in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, are ex-agitators who expressed displeasure with the development.
The recent call for the impeachment of His Excellency, Senator Godswill Akpabio, is yet another example of this troubling trend, having survived several threats of impeachment and media slander sponsored by politicians within his first year in the office.
Mr. Raphael, there are every actions to impeach Akpabio because the Nigerian people are saying that the only way to impeach Tinubu because of his excesses is to first and foremost kick out Akpabio from the road. Because in the last 1 year, Nigeria has spent over 15 trillion for PMS subsidy, and
nowhere to be found, nothing to show.
There's no accountability. Peter Obi has in fact told Tinubu to be transparent and accountable to the Nigerian people, because what he is spending is not his own money, but you and I, our own taxpayers' money. And so, quickly, what's your reaction to Akpabio's possible impeachment?
About the possible impeachment, if you ask me, I will tell you that it's not going to be possible anymore. Why? Akpabio has his clique in the house, and again, is someone that is operating under the major political party platform that is in charge of the present administration. I mean, APC. There were many, fraudulent charges, at least. To the tune of 7 billion to 8 billion hanging on Akpabio's neck before Akpabio was appointed as, because that's an appointment by Tinubu. It was carpeted from PDP and become a sacred cow in APC, as Adam Oshomole said it. Once you defect from any political party platform to APC, all your sins are forgiven. We own this statement to Adam Oshomole. So we see that Akpabio was actually part of Tinubu camps, as I'm talking to you now. Is among the political dynasty structures that Tinubu has put down that even help him to climb up to that exalted position. So the only suggestion is that they can do all it takes to push any one of them out. But all I know is that if you are aspiring to kick out Akpabio in the house, Oga, is not easy. Why? He is the Senate president. Tell me, those Senate, the structures in the house, the pillars, the political pillars of that National House of Assembly is headed by the same Akpabio. There's no how you can kick Akpabio out. It cannot work. They are the same. The minority leader is with Akpabio. All the political party platforms, both Labour Party, let me say it, I'm a Labour, PDP, Kwankwaso Party, all of them that won election as senators, they are with Akpabio. Nigerian government is always like that. No Nigerian man is giving $10 that rejects it. And you know the kind of salary these people are receiving in the house, each and every one of the senators. They told us 600 is something. 100 is something. Then again, all of a sudden, another lot will come, 30 million. This Ghana, Sani, thank you, he totally 21 million. And he was telling them that they are dancing around from telling Nigeria the truth. The actual salary, they earn monthly. I don't really understand. So if you are in that position, you will not like to betray your master. The master in the house is the so-called bloated stomach man, Akpabio. A bloated stomach, a man that has eaten enough when he was Akpabio state governor. He has eaten enough. He made sure that he demised many of his political opponents in Akwa Ibom state. He disallowed them. They go down unaccounted for, uninvestigated. Many were demised in Akwa Ibom during Akpabio's tenure. So you are telling me before we want Tinubu, before we will kick Akpabio out, where go kick Akpabio out? You're not going to do that. The whole senators that are with Akpabio, Oga, the one Chewu is telling us is the one that we've now known. Oga, what about the one going on the ground? Oga, must they make it known that make una take 1.4 million and enjoy your weekend? You think they can always expose their own excesses, what they are doing in the house, to the members of the public? They are not. There are things they are doing behind the door. And listen to me, which is unknown to us. Okay? Be a Nigerian senator for 6 months. Become the Royal Highness of your community and build mansions. Even if you like, production company, you can establish one. Because that is a money-making jackpot. Politics in Nigeria is jackpot. Money-making venture. Okay? Be a governor of one of the states of the federation for 4 years. Okay? You cannot compete. Bill Clinton of USA cannot compete with you. The houses, all the properties he acquired from 1992 to the year 2000, where he stepped down as US president. I mean Bill Clinton. Be a governor in Nigeria, just 4 years tenure. Bill Clinton that ruled America from 1992 to year 2000 cannot compete with you. You are done. You have made. Okay, the worst part of the world where we are today on this planet Earth is Nigeria. Modern machinery that is harnessing, that is at least joining all of us together as a people. Okay, it's not government here. They are drug cartels. It's a money-making ventures. Politicking in Nigeria is more lucrative than drug business. What are you telling me? You cannot kick Akpabio easily. I'm telling you, it is not possible. The Hausa senators, the Igbo senators, Pastor Uyomus and the Senator Uyomus. I mean all the Impeached senators. If you are talking about kicking Akpabio out, they will go and do juju. They will go up against you. Or juju Calabar. They will carry juju Calabar enter the Senate. Okay, why? Because it's from Impeached. What about Niger Delta? Niger Deltans, they will say, that man is from Niger Delta. They will gang up against you, so it is not easy. What happened is that if there's anything they could do to sensitize Tinubu to check his excesses, that our commonwealth does not belong to Madam Tinubu or his father, Tinubu. See, listen, we should do it. But if he want to go from the angle of these lawmakers, it has failed. Because he himself has bought all of them, turned them to what? Puppets, stooges. All the senators of the Federal Republic presently in the 10th or the so-called 9th Assembly, National Assembly, are under the payrolls of Tinubu, and they brought all of them to work with him.
Mr. Rafael,
I don't think any one of them is going to turn his back on him.
Are you saying that the Nigerian people who are working on rising up against the National Assembly
can never succeed?
If they work towards that place and they ask for the resignation of Akpabio, I mean, after all, the only house that belongs to the people is the National Assembly.
My prefer my solution.
Don't you think that can work? Because you are saying that Akpabio cannot be impeached internally. What if the Nigerian people demand it?
Yeah, thank you so much for your question. If Nigerians come out en masse, if Igbo man joins, it's going to work. If what happened last month repeat itself, it's not going to work. If the protest that happened beginning of this month repeat itself, the whole all of them that protested without Igbo man, they might towards house there. It can work. If you want to give suggestion about Akpabio resignation, say Igbo man, Yoruba man, Hausa man, Ibibio man, Efik man, Idoma Igala, and so on and so forth should come out en masse in their millions and move towards where? Abuja. That is when it works. But when Igbo man is dragging his foot back as a result of his grievances against what Tinubu, Southwestern government is doing the Igbos. Okay, if they went there 10 million, they can't succeed because Igbo man is not there. Okay, no Igbo, no something. No Igbo, no success.
You go for anywhere for this country. When you see the citizens of the place finish, the Igbo man go see. Even when they do post, they don't give us. Even if they go give us, they give us the one where maybe they just give these people.
Peter Obi says that the Igbos have been marginalized for too many, and the Igbos happen to be the most nationalistic citizen that everywhere you go, you find Igbos. In fact, they are the ones that build house every year and there. However, when it is time for appointment and ministerial position, what they happen to give us as an Igbo man is bone without skin and flesh.
Yes.
So, I mean, these are the cries of Peter Obi.
Yes.
What's your take on that?
You know what? It has come back to him. What is happening to Igbo man is now turned against Obi. It's happening to Obi right now. Because when Obi was Anambra State governor, he was busy killing Mazob. The supporters of Biafran sovereignty were killed at the axis of our nature in their large numbers.
But some are they not non-state actors?
Wait. That was when Wazulika was their own leader. What Mazob were agitating and fighting for when Obi was killing them is what has happened to Obi last year. Anybody that might be listening to me and will not like my analysis, I don't care. The cause that the Mazob people were fighting when Obi was an Anambra State governor, he was busy killing those youths, eliminating them at random. I listen to me without looking at what it might cost, without checking even they have parents. It is what actually took place last year. Obi was outrightly denied his mandate given to him by Nigerians. Obi was outrightly denied that office where Tinubu is now because he's an Igbo man. Obi is lamenting. See, let me tell you, there are limits at which you can suppress and punish your fellow man. When you don't think deep, you will delve into serious mistake of your life. A mistake that might haunt you till death. When Obi was busy going against Mazob, he was a governor of Anambra State. He could not ask himself a question. What is these people fighting for? Obi is neither a moron nor an imbecile. Obi is an educated man. What could these Mazob youths, Igbo youths, be fighting for? This should be the question he was supposed to ask himself or even people. But because he's there, allocation is coming. He's there, he's doing his business. He's there, he's managing on the what? Growing Fidelity Bank. He feels that all is okay. Today, let me tell you, God is teaching him lesson. I'm not saying he's punishing him. You can learn lesson in various ways. The kind of lesson Obi is learning today is the lesson as a result of marginalization and suppressions, even exploitation of the Igbo man. And that was the cause the Mazob youths he was killing when he was Anambra State governor was fighting or were fighting for. I don't really understand where I'm going. So his own narration or narratives about Igbo man, building houses everywhere, developing everywhere, and at the end of the day, if appointment, as in federal capital, federal character come, they will do what? Turn their back against Igbo man that develops every communities in Nigeria. I don't understand. It has come. It is his turn. Thank God Almighty that Obi was denied his mandate. It is a good lesson to every Igbo politician. It is a good lesson to every Igbo senseman. I get sense. That Biafra where they fight for, I get sense. I'm a senseman. Why shouldn't they rest? This is what you go and rest, Jare. I'm a senseman. Obi was a senseman. A nice man, oh. I'm not saying Obi did bad thing, no. Now lesson. There are lessons to learn. Bordering on what happened last year, presidential election. And when the presidential tribunal came in, you see what transpired in the courts. It was a lesson. A lesson every educated, well-knowledge Igbo man should learn. Transpired in the court of law last year. When it was obvious that those judges, those bench of lawyers and procession of judges, they went against Igbo man being Nigerian president. Oga, it is a gang up, it is an exploitation, it's another marginalization. Let me tell you, they actually turned their back on Igbo land and say, Igbo, you are not going to rule Nigeria. And actually, Igbo, get away from Nigeria. So you, that is dreaming of dying here in Nigeria, you die. Many of us, we don't believe in Nigeria again. And, after all, let me tell you, I'm number one.
APC is not joking. They are ready to take over Abia State from Labour Party.
That
which happens to be the only hope of the Igbos.
That is the area of the mouth. APC is not joking. They want to take over Imo State. Diarrhea of the mouth.
Abia State.
Okay, Abia State. They are suffering from dysentery of the mouth. Diarrhea. There's a state at which you can talk. You become overloquacious. So I'm not saying they cannot come with soldier and police on gunpoint, as Uzodimba has been doing. But that Kano that has boasted of removing the best governor of the federation, Alesoti, it won't be sane when the time comes.
Don't you think Alesoti will decamp?
Oga, next time gubernatorial election comes, go and investigate and know where that Kano of a man that boasted the deputy speaker of house. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Go and find out where he will be. I'm not boasting. Go and find out where he will be when the governor election comes. For him to disenfranchise the Abians, Aba people. Okay? The worst community in Igbo land, you see it in Imo, not Abia State. Purpose Adema is from Olu. Olu na Olu and the Olu. Okay? Alesoti is from Abia State. They are the Igbos. Abia State is where the community of Nnamdi Kanu that rejected billions upon billions of
Pounds and dollars.
billions pounds. He rejected it. Abia State is Igbo land. Imo State is Olu Aluluana. Look at what Uzodimma Onya Aluluana. Okay? When Kanu, the deputy speaker in the house, is boasting of what he could not do, just take it as a mere sarcasm. I even advise he should have talked or spoken straight. He's talking in sarcasm. It is not easy. Sarcasm. Inuko is coming out with proverb. It's parabolic, if not proverbial. Oga, Ngba people, Abia, Umuahia, when they cannot come, they are the most impossible people in Igbo land. Tell that man that made that statement that Abia State is not Imo State. And Ngba can never match up with Olu Ndi Aluluana. Where Uzodimba come? Ndi Olu Aluluana. None of them are good people. Okay, let me tell you. Kanu that made that statement to remember that Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia State. And they have never retracted from doing what is right. Abia people are Igbo people. With what transparency? Okay, go and investigate. Aba, go to Abana and commit. They will tell you that you commit, and if you go there, you will see justice. They don't waste time.
Thank you very much.
They don't waste time on giving people justice.
Thank you very much.